All right, guys, what are our canvassing best practices? In this video, I'm gonna break it down into two parts and two sub-parts to each section. So the first section we're gonna go over is what to do before we get to area and before we get out of our car. What do we do before we get to area? First and foremost, guys, find good area. Make sure you're going to homes that are in good condition, where you know there's not a lot of renters and there's not a lot of shade or trees, and try and avoid old homes as well. Second thing you want to do is you want to make sure and understand the utility there. Make sure you're knocking in an area where solar is preferred by the utility or has good incentives for customers. This will make your sales process and your life so much easier. And lastly, guys, be prepared before you get to the doors. Have your schedule done. Make sure you've ran your errands. Make sure that you have a full stomach. Make sure you've gone to the bathroom, you have water, and lastly, put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Anything that can happen or distract you will take away from your success on the doors. Now, what do you do before you get out of the car? Take some time when you get to area to drive around. The most important thing is look for signs of life. Find people that are outside. Find parked cars in front of homes. Look for garage doors open. You're gonna exhaust yourself if you're knocking so many doors where nobody's home. The most important thing is to find people to talk to so you can convert those people to clients. Next, make sure and find the homes that already have solar. These people are key because one, they're gonna be great referrals, but number two, you're gonna be able to get their names and share their experience. By doing that, when you're knocking on other homeowners' doors that are neighbors, you can talk to them about the experience of their neighbor and you have their name, which creates validity not only in the product, but also gets them over the hump of, hey, is the social proof really there? And lastly, make sure that you plan your day accordingly so that you're not doing follow-ups during prime time, okay? Guys, if you have follow-ups, schedule those in to either knock before your day starts or at the very end of the night after it's been dark. Now, let's look at after we get out of the car. Make sure you have a presence when you're knocking. You want everybody that's watching you, whether they're inside or outside of their house, to know that you are important and that you are very, very busy and what you do is important. Next, you want to make sure that you're the solar guy. Make sure when you leave the doors and let customers know, hey, I'm the guy that's doing everybody's solar here. I am the solar guy of the neighborhood. Those people, you can build social proof with them to know and make sure that even if they don't go solar today, you can leave your card and be confident that they're going to call you. Lastly, make sure and take excellent notes. Notes are going to be the key to follow-up, and follow-up is the key to success in solar because not every customer is going to either set an appointment today or sign today. And having all those notes and reminders to follow up is going to be key for success. Now, what are the best practices after you've gone home? There's two things we want you to focus on each night. One is review your notes. Oftentimes during the day, you've said, hey, I'll send a text you, or I'll send an email, or I'll schedule a time to come back. Look through all of your notes and set all of those things up in your calendar and send out all those promised texts to customers. A lot of times, every rep will promise that and they don't actually follow through, and you'll be surprised at, by following through, how much business you'll get. Last, finally, and most important, review your goals, guys. Take some time to sit down and look at where you're pacing. How many bills did you collect? How many appointments did you set that are solid? How many go-backs do you have that are going to be good and fruitful? And look at where you're pacing for your weekly goals, monthly goals, quarterly goals, and yearly goals. By doing this each night, you'll know and plan and do well your next day because you'll know, hey, do I need an extra hour? Or hey, should I stay out maybe a little bit later and catch those people I haven't been for the past week? Doing these things, guys, will ensure you have success on the doors.